What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Cyrus Obsidian here. Got our updated Draco Slayer deck profile that I'll just be running through with you real fast. So it'll look pretty similar to what I've played before. So starting off with the triple Luster Pendulum, one Master Pendulum, and that pretty much just stays the same. Combo wise, you're always wanting to have any Draco Slayer name in your hand. And Luster is pretty good at having along with Master. Master only play at once, being a vanilla. Next, your main starters will be Triple Majesty, Triple Ignis, and the Triple Dynamite, as these guys are pretty much foundational to what you're doing with your combo lines, combo plays. These are just pretty standard cards for Draco Slayer. Next, moving on to the Magician package, we play still one Astrograph, triple Harmonizing, triple Purple Poison, and one Performapal Celestial Magician. Harmonizing being an extender, Astrograph an extender, Poison Poison when it's popped, you can just pop face-up card on your opponent's side of the field, which comes up, and Celestial being able to search out any pendulum during the end phase. Also, I found out if you're able to get this guy on the board and then a fusion and a synchro, it can attack directly, and then your opponent cannot activate monster effect for the rest of the turn. So if Nibiru's in your format and you manage to get the Ignister and this on board, just activate its effect. Since the Ignister's on board, opponent won't be able to Nibiru you anymore. And then moving on to the Odd Eyes package that we play the triple Odd Eyes Revolution. Just being able to search out any of your level 8 or lower Dragon Pendulum monsters is really great. Also, its scale effect, being able to pop itself and then special summon a Dragon Fusion Seeker Xyz monster in your graveyard is really great, which will work in tandem with the one Odd Eyes Arc. Scale this and this, use its ability, bring back the Ignis Phoenix, then destroy it, trigger off the Odd Eyes Arc when it's in the scale. If an Odd Eyes card is destroyed by battle card effect, you special summon an Odd Eyes, and this is the target you typically want to get, which is the Performapal Odd Eyes Dissolver that we play at 1, because this pretty much just lets you fusion into Odd Eyes Vortex. And also to add to that, we play triple Performapal Odd Eyes Seer, because this as well, you can target one Performapal or Odd Eyes card in your graveyard, typically the Revolution, add it back, pop it, which will then trigger off Odd Eyes Arc, assuming that you haven't used Odd Eyes Arc for that purpose. Next, the Performapal, we do play the one Monkey Board, one Skullcrabat, and one Odd Eye Synchron. Pretty standard. Monkey Board and Odd Eye Synchron is just a one to 2 card combo. Monkey Board is just a 1 card combo going into your first Ignis Phoenix, which is really great. Next, for our spells, we can play Triple Tactics Talent, just being able to rip, draw 2, or steal an opponent's monster is really good. Play the one Dynamis Charge, one Rhoda for searching, Dual Alliance for searching again, and then our 2 field spells, Secret Village and Sky Iris. I'm a big fan of the Secret Village lock with Selene, but I am contemplating pulling this out and siding it later and just play Necro Valley in its place, since we'll be heading into the Kashtira tier limit format. That will probably be a little bit more impactful. Next, for the rest of the extra deck, we do play still the one Odd Eyes Vortex and the one Dinosaur Power. Vortex being an Omni-Gate, really great. Dinosaur Power just being an extender, preventing your pendulums from being destroyed. Or pendulum monster cards, sorry, not your pendulums. And then we do play the one Boiled Savage and double Ignister Prominence. Really, really great playing 2. I recommend playing 2. Just being able to abuse the fact that this is a soft once per turn and not a hard once per turn effect to either special summon and also shuffle back into your opponent's deck is really awesome. And then Savage being reprinted so many times is pretty budget, being just an extra negate on board. For our Xyz, we play one a Dweller, one Magister Paladin, one Baguska, one Hope Harbinger. Again, going into the Cash tier limit format. The Dweller will hit the tier limit side of things, not really the Cash Tira. That's where Baguska comes in. Baguska will really hit that with the Cash Tiras. You know, just leave this in defense position. Your opponent will have a hard time playing around it. Yeah, they can attempt to try and swing over it, but they're not really playing any links anyhow, so you should be covered in that department. And then number 38, being able to also just negate spells, redirect attacks is really great. And then as for our links, we played double Beyond the Pendulum, 1 Celine, 1 Apollosa, 1 Zealantis, and then the 1 Access Code Talker. Again, Beyond the Pendulum, if you can't afford to, just play Dark the Dark Charmer in its place. There's still a lot of dark monsters in the format, so it's a really good substitute. And then if you can't play the Access Code Talker, Boral Sword is also a good option. You just want to really close out games, and Access Code is just the card that I have for that purpose. Otherwise, you know, you can play Boral Sword in place. And that is the extra deck, and then the side deck. So the side deck has the most changes. The main deck just had a couple with the Performer Pal stuff, the Odd Eyes engine. But yeah, my side deck will be where most of the cards have changed. And just the reason for it was when in playing and testing and going for my sides, there were just things that I wish I had better over what I was playing. So to start off, we're just playing 1 extra deck card, and that is the Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend for time. Being able to just go into this, burn, just have a massive board, use this effect, blow up everything, and then inflict damage, and there's game. And then we play 1 Archfiend Eccentric just for spot removal items. Since it is a level 3, you can still pend it out too, and use its on-field effect to tribute it and target a monster and pop it. Its scale effect, just being able to pop a spell or trap, is also great, especially being against Labyrinth. This will be really great. And then next, speaking of removal, we play triple Raigeki. Just being able to just nuke your opponent's board, just getting rid of stuff is really helpful. Then the Necro Valley and Zombie World for field spells. Necro Valley just to shut off tier. Zombie World, prevent your opponent from summoning stuff. This also hits tier limit directly. This hits the Flunderies, which is really good. And then playing back row removal, 1 Harpy with triple Cosmic Cyclone, just being able to get rid of some spot stuff. And then 1 Change of Heart, just to steal your opponent's stuff. This came up a lot when I was testing it and when I attended a locals. This card really won me games. Triple Tactic Talent was also another one that really won me games, but Change of Heart just came in clutch, and I recommend playing it. And then Triple Dark Rule No More. That is just a staple on its own, just being able to just negate all your opponent's crap, and then proceed with combo, break apart their board, and just set up your own board in place. So yeah, that is all for my updated Draco Slayer profile. Looking forward to possibly taking this to my locals again, just to see how it'll fare, or another deck that I have in the works that is a little bit a nostalgia for me, and hopefully for you guys as well. But that'll be all for this video. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.